So I'm April Wagner, and I'm going to go through the LifeVantage products with you tonight and explain a little bit about our product line, primarily the benefits that you can get from it. You know, we're really lucky with LifeVantage. We're kind of a science company. That's how we're known around the industry. And we have lots and lots of studies and science and even medical professionals. We've got quite a few on here tonight that work with our products because they are so unique. So LifeVantage is a let me just get rid of this. LifeVantage is a company that started with a flagship product called Protandim. And what this product does is it actually reduces something called oxidative stress. And I'm going to go through that. But it is a product that originally was on the shelves in GNC and some other stores where it didn't move. And the reason it didn't move is because it's a product that needs explanation. So I'm going to spend a little bit more time going through that tonight. But this is a product that began in a lab. And they really kind of asked, and maybe you've asked, what the end of your life looks like. But, is declining health, something we must accept as part of aging. And so, they were in a lab. And one of the things, the aha moments that they found out, the scientists, was that our bodies create antioxidants. So I don't know if you know that. I know Bobby and I, for 25 years in our previous company, we actually had what we call a doctor's program. It was kind of a turnkey program where the doctors could make extra money on top of seeing their patients. And it was very, very successful. We did over 200 million with that. But in that time, and in and out of doctors' offices, talking to them on the phone every day, day in and out, they never said anything about your own body creating antioxidants. So this scientist found out that our bodies could create antioxidants. The downside of that was it stops in our 20s. And, most of us probably prior to our 20s aren't even worried about taking antioxidants or our health, or we're still invincible at that point. Well, he went back to the lab for a number of decades and actually figured out how to flip the switch on this aging pathway that can now create antioxidants. And that's kind of it in layman's terms. I do need to talk about something that's called a medical term called oxidative stress, if you're not familiar with it. And a lot of people aren't. So don't take this for granted if you're sharing this product with people. And that's kind of why I give you this whole backstory. Oxidative stress is really the difference between the amount of antioxidants that we have and the free radicals our bodies create very simply by eating, breathing, and certainly exercising. And you can see, the environment, pesticides, our water, exercise, all creates a lot of this oxidative stress, creates more free radicals than the antioxidants that we can actually take in. I'm not sure. I got this box again. So this is Protandim, and Protandim, what it does is it reduces this oxidative stress by some 40% in the first 30 days. And you can see it's just 5 plant-based ingredient products, but it creates over 1 million times per second the antioxidant value, and it does this 24/7. And when you do that, a lot of times it decreases aging, it decreases inflammation, and all age-related diseases. And because this is so exciting, there are over 13 patents on our products. But, I always say those 5 plant-based ingredients, Bobby and I, again, we were in and out of doctors' offices. We took a lot of nutritional products. We already took 3 of those. And so we were like, why can't we just take 2 more? Well, it shows that by using his formulation, instead of taking 5 different products separately, we get 1,800% better results with this one product. And I'll show you some of the science on this. But you can see, in order to get the equivalent of this product with foods, because a lot of times people say, I eat a clean diet, I eat a good diet, you would need on a daily basis, day in and day out, to ingest 11 pounds of blueberries, 375 oranges, take in 120 tablets of vitamin C, and drink 87 glasses of red wine, if you could. I don't know if you could. Plus, I think it would be cost effective at that point. So you can see the chart here shows that as we age, oxidative stress goes up. It goes up greatly. And so what they did is if we were to take an 80-year-old who'd been on Protandim for 8 months, a 6-year-old who'd been on Protandim for 6 months, a 40-year-old who'd been on Protandim for 4 months, and a 20-year-old. and we drew all their blood and we kind of just shook them around. We could not truly tell whose blood was that of the 20-year-old, because we know, yeah, it reduces oxidative stress 40% in the first 30 days. That's a big aha moment. But for every month we're on it, it reduces a whole decade of oxidative stress, so much so that we bring it back to the time where we had our blood was that of a 20-year-old, which is super, super exciting, particularly as we get older. Here you can see all the different areas that oxidative stress affects. It's your immune system, it's your lungs, it's your kidneys, it's everything. And we know when we can reduce that, we can reduce a lot of these different diseases, particularly as we age, because we know oxidative stress does increase as we age. So exciting. There's so many independent studies. LifeVantage Protandim itself on the product, this is unheard of, on the product itself has over 31 medical studies, independent medical studies on the individual product. If we go to PubMed.gov or we go to Google Scholar, we can literally type in oxidative stress. And last count, I heard there were over 300,000 studies on oxidative stress. So you could literally type in oxidative stress in any disease you might be concerned with, any inflammation, any form of aging, and find all these studies. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not even in the medical field. I've just worked with these products. It's almost 30 years now that I've been doing, wellness nutrition products. But you'll find that whenever you reduce, I can read the summary, when you reduce oxidative stress, you reduce whatever disease is going on. Some of the studies that were done by Harvard, the NIHA, the National Institute of Aging, Washington State, and there are many, many more that we can go through. But Washington State, said that, the health effects of NRF2 are the most therapeutic and most preventative, extraordinary breakthrough in medicine, and likened it to things like aspirin and penicillin and stem cells, things like that are just really big, big aha moments for all of us. Now, this is the, I'm still trying to get rid of this one box. This is the Protandim NRF1. And you're going to see that we've got a few different pathways. And we kind of call these products activators because they activate different pathways. So Protandim NRF1, no correlation to the NRF2, but you'll see that this actually helps slow down the aging process. It is the energy, maybe you remember from biology, ATP. It is the energy in every cell. And so, you think about this, we've already reducing the oxidative stress. We want to keep that energy going so that we can get the cell survival or, so that the cell can stay healthy. So it's going to boost this mitochondria, which is the ATP. And again, all natural products there. But this is, I always like this is the energy in the cell that we so need to keep our cells healthy. And this will tell you it's the most constant power that we need for our cells. And just every cell needs this mitochondria, or as you're probably going to know from biology, ATP, the energy in those cells. Okay, this is NAD. This is the third pathway. And again, a Protandim product, different pathway. Again, they're all activators, but you can see this does totally different things. Mental focus, positive mood, boosts mental and physical performance. The body's healthy, reform on inflammation, cholesterol levels are reduced, it's libido, it's weight loss, it's vascular system. This is a protein that we have in our cells, and as we age, this also decreases. So, we all know as we're getting older, things are creeping up, but if we can, make these things, flip the switch on them, reactivate them, we can get some great benefits from it. The thing we do know is if we use all three together, because, sometimes people will be like, which one is best for me or which one would help me most? We get 2,100% better results with each product when we use all three together because they all help one another there. This is our omega-3. Omega-3 is something that can be gotten from fish. Most people don't eat enough of it. But it's great for brain health, heart health. It'll also lower triglycerides. It raises the good cholesterol. So again, brain health, heart health, easy to take. It's a lemon taste. It's 2 tablets you take or a little, two little tablets that you take a day. But this is a good source. It also has a little vitamin D in it so that it'll work better together. So, I think most people know for inflammation, brain health, heart health, we should be taking an omega-3 on a daily basis. And a lot of times you'll find people are already using an omega-3. If they're ordering from us, they might as well use our omega-3 as well. These two are newer products that we have and pretty cool. They work with, or we call them time-release nutrients. They work with our circadian rhythms. And what it does is it's an AM rise that helps us with nutrients we need, particularly in the morning to help us get up, be alert, have extra energy. And then the PM actually helps us get to sleep. The huge benefit that I've heard time and time again myself is, and you can see there are a lot of benefits that it does help, but time and time again, people have said sleep. You know, they say 65% of us have problems getting to sleep, staying asleep, just getting a good night's sleep. This product has really helped a lot of people with, again, just waking up in the morning, but more importantly, getting that good night of sleep, because they say our ideal windows, you know, to get to sleep is your REM sleep is really before midnight. So ideally, if you're in bed by 9, 10, which nobody is, you know, that's the time we want to be there. And then by 6 a.m., we're going to be up. So that power sleep is prior to midnight, which is where we want. So this will help us get into that sleep much earlier. Okay, this is our D3. I think most people know, you know, D3 is super important to be on. Whole host of health benefits there. You can see immune system, strong bones, cardiovascular system, improved health, muscles, you know, skin, nails. But this one in particular, you know, not only has the D3 in it, but it's got K2, magnesium, calcium, boron, and horsetail in it too, which just make it that much more effective, a D3. They're finding when certain nutrients are packaged together, we can get that much better results from it. And that's certainly a case with our D3. So if somebody's taking a D3, you're going to want to get them on this one so that they can get the best results from it. This is our probiotic. Maybe you've heard about probiotics. They're super big in the news these days. We know that there is a really strong connection between a healthy gut and even our brain. So super important. It's going to help with your immune system, brain function. But this one is actually in a form where we actually get the benefits to our lower intestine, which is so important because a lot of times you'll see this one has 6 billion. Sometimes you see 10 billion, 15 billion, 20 billion. But if it's not in a form where it can get to our lower intestine, it's almost of no use. Most of that gets eaten up by the acid in our throat and doesn't make it to where we need it to. So this has been a really important advancement when we're talking about probiotics, because it gets to where we need to, the lower gut, so that we can get the benefits again of having all that. You know, having a poor gut health also, you know, leads to weight gain. You know, so much of our population is concerned with weight. This would be a great way to help with that as well and keep that bacteria healthy there. This is our prebiotic. Prebiotic is the precursor to probiotics. You know, it's it's just that thing that we need to help the probiotic work better. Ours is in a scoop form. You can add it if you're already doing a smoothie in the morning or a shake, or tastes great just with water. But it'll help, again, somebody looking to lose weight. This is a great product for them to take, the probiotic, because again, it'll help with that gut flora, help with blood sugar levels, and just suppress that appetite there. So that's our prebiotic. Daily Wellness. This one has a cool story behind it, and I've always enjoyed this story. It really is an immune product. So I know friends of mine that have had issues with their immune system, and some people, just because they're under more stress, their immune systems don't work as well. They get sick more often. They have respiratory sinus problems. And so you'll see with the Daily Wellness, it's got something in it called fermented yeast. And the story behind the particular fermented yeast that they have in this product is there was a farmer who had some cattle, and he created this fermented yeast to keep his cattle healthy so that they didn't get sick. Well, he was so successful at it that he was able to share it with other farmers in the area. They got great results, and they actually decided to mass produce this product in a factory, this fermented yeast. Well, within a few years, they had about 400 workers, factory workers in this factory. And the insurance company actually came to them and wanted to know why this particular factory had very, very low incident of any kind of disease going on, sickness, and more importantly, people missing work, time out and stuff. They did notice this and they said, this is not normal. Other factories of 400 people, have a lot more sickness, a lot more time lost and stuff. And so they attribute it to this fermented yeast. So glad that we have this in our product. Again, it's a scoop, add it with water. If you're doing a smoothie, you got your prebiotic, you got your daily wellness all in there. It's got elderberry, vitamin C, zinc, again, which we need, and some more D3. D3 is one of those things that people just don't have enough. I'm sure the doctors on here would agree, you take people's blood, a lot of people are low in D3, and it's a very simple thing to actually be able to add. Icy Bright is really for eye health, and we've gotten tremendous results. Because of medical claims, I'm not allowed to tell you all the different results we've gotten, but I can tell you for me, myself, my reaction time, I'm a big tennis player. Reaction time is much, much better using the Icy Bright. But I hear people, with night driving is much improved. They like that. I have another friend, she's not using her readers anymore because her eyes got so much better. After age 40, our eye health gets weak. And a lot of times people will almost predict you need to use cheaters or the little readers for when you're reading and stuff. So, we are forced with so much blue light. And right now we're looking at screens and it's all blue light. And we really shouldn't be looking this late at night, because this is the thing that the blue light is the only light that goes through our eye, to the optic nerve, to the brain. And it does a whole host of things. And when we, put proper health with our eyes, it's a whole bunch of different things between just eye health, but it's also mood. It could be motivation. It could be weight gain. All of this is because of blue light, sleep interruption. These are all problems when people can't sleep at night. This reduces melatonin, the blue light. So, these are different things that go on. So this product helps a lot, but we've had a lot of people with, retinal problems, macular degeneration problems. I've had personally customers that have just gotten amazing results using this product and not needing some of the medicines that they've been taking because they're using something as simple as this. This has gone wild around all my tennis friends for sure. Bobby was with us out another night and he heard that. Pet Tandem. This is for your pets. This is our Tandem NRF2 product. And the cool thing is your pets don't have a placebo. Sometimes when we start to use products and we start to feel a little bit better, we're like, might even ask your spouse, do you feel it? Or are you getting the same results? Or your mind kind of, wants to trick you there. You'll see with your dog, your cat, whatever, better hair coat, less, rashes and stuff, itching. They'll just feel better, have more energy and stuff. It's in a lemon a liver chicken flavor, so that most of the animals will just like it. And you can just give it as a treat, but a great way for them to get those same benefits. This is the fat burn. We move a lot of this fat burn. And I'll tell you, it's really because of where fat burn is targeted. You can see the results here that we get in that trunk area. And that trunk area, it doesn't look right. We don't like the love handles. We don't like the pooch in the front. But even worse than that is the effects on our health. To be having all that fat laying on our vital organs is a really bad thing, particularly, us that want to be healthy and stuff. So you can see the ratio here, the studies that have been done with the results that we're getting on fat burn. And we've gotten tremendous results with people, particularly around the middle. One of the key things that people are saying these days is take it on an empty stomach, take 3 in the morning, before you take a lot of your other products, and you're getting better results. I know the bottle says 2, but that seems to be the general census out there, is to take 3. And you can see what I'm saying as far as, having that gut where everything's hanging on your vital organs, or, you want it to be nice and flat and healthy there as well. This is the liquid collagen. I didn't do a whole lot on it. I think you all know about liquid collagen. You could see the visual results. You could see the wrinkles go away, the saggy skin. We called, I forget what we were calling this now. I mean, I'm just learning more and more terms about our skin and stuff. But what's really cool is the amount of catalase and learning so much about catalase these days and all the different great benefits we get from it. But this is a product, and because most of us are all on this one, you just take the before, and we were doing this today with some ladies. You take the before picture in front of a window, get a good before picture, and then 30 days later, take the after picture. But it is the only collagen out there that is producing collagen for us. It's adding or replenishing 10 different types of peptides, and it's maintaining that collagen so that we don't have destruction of collagen. And there's a whole host of science behind this, but this has been easy for us to be able to introduce to people as well. This is super cool. This is actually our skincare line. We have 4 different products. I loved when I was, first started on this skincare line because, there's 4 products in it. And it's super easy. They're all labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see the cleanser is 1. And so many times people have sent me skincare kits where I had to figure out which one was next or how to take this or what that was. So the 1, 2, 3, 4 was really helpful. But you will love how it moisturizes your face without feeling greasy. Just makes your face more visual. We have a perfecting lotion, which is great, a light liquid that goes on after you've cleaned your face. There's the eye serum, and then our anti-aging serum as well. And check out this next slide. This is super exciting. So Louisiana University actually was really excited about the results. And like I said, there's so many studies on Protandim NRF2 and really all of our products now. But look at that, Protandim reduced melanoma. I don't know about you, but here in Florida, huge. I mean, I have so many girlfriends that have had issues with it already. So reduce the risk of melatonin by 33% and reduce the risk of it spreading by 55%. So they recommended, the Skin Cancer Foundation then recommended LifeVantage make a skincare regimen. And so that NRF2 is in our skincare products. It's also on an app called Think Dirty. If you're not familiar with that, you can download that. But what it does is it grades products from a scale of 1 to 10 on how clean they are. And our products come in really, really clean. This is the hair care line. Love our hair care line. Long hair is in. I got long hair. I mean, everybody's been growing their hair long. I see some of the ladies on here that have long hair as well. So this is not only a clean shampoo line, conditioner, and it's also got a scalp serum, but it reduces breakage. It's great for color hair. It's very clean. Like I said, it's on the Think Dirty app. You will see, and we've got many testimonies, and actually I have a picture after this of just one. Again, we've got tons and tons of pictures, but you can see how much growth people have been able to have. Myself, always had shorter hair, but with this hair care system, everybody's been able to grow their hair as long as they wish to, or more importantly, thicker. It's not always how long we want it thicker, so it's not breaking it. 58% less breakage for long hair. And I don't know how you gauge the missing parts or the bald parts or whatever, but we've seen a lot of before and afters on this product as well, so people can see how well their hair, because people really don't know what the back of your hair looks like. So if you're starting on this, take a picture again, like the collagen of the back of your hair, and then take it on 30 days later. So this is our Axio. This is what they call a nootropic. It's brain food, great for focus, concentration, energy. It does so much for us. We have it in caffeinated that has about 100 milligrams of caffeine, but it's got a lot of vitamins in it and stuff to make you feel good. And then we also, the red raspberry, the purple grape are in the decaffeinated. So, if you're allergic to caffeine or you don't want caffeine or whatever, you want it later in the day, which is, typically when we'll take the non-caffeinated is later in the day, earlier in the morning. We'll take the strawberry splash or the green grape or the dragon fruit or sour cherry, but huge benefits, alternative to coffee. If you've already had your cup and you need more energy, more focus, more concentration, they're in little packets. You just add them to a bottle of water, and you'll fall in love with how you feel on these. Okay, this is our personal care line. We've got some really clean products here. They have a little bit of the CBD in it too. They smell great, but whether you're needing a clean deodorant or, body lotion, body wash, the hand cream is phenomenal. it's just great products there. So you can go ahead and try those, and you might as well buy stuff from yourself other than somebody else at this point. And then the last two of the body rub, you get any kind of sore muscles, pains, anything like that going on. You can use the body rub. It just squirts out, you put it on, or the smoothing balm. It's great for lips, eyes, hands, heels. There's a lot of different uses for that as well. So it's just a thick balm that you can put on so that you can soften whatever skin you want to do as well. So, lastly, I just believe we all need to be a product of the products. So important that you're using as many of these products. And just knowing, because the more you know about these products and the more you personally, I tried not to put too much of my personal testimonies in it, but you can see we use all the products. So it's easy for me to talk about how to use the products, what's in the products, the benefits of the products, just by being a product of the product. So I hope that was helpful. So I'm going to